of my Juke and I podcast, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a marvelous day. And if you're seeing this show for the very first time and you like the show, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit that notification bell so when an episode comes out, you'll be the first to know. Well, also, to do me one big favor, hit the like button because it really helps the channel. Thank you so much in advance. Yes, I am still smiling from ear to ear from Harry and Meghan's 3-day kickoff event in Canada. I am telling you, it was electric. It was so successful. And I'm going to take this little quote. I'm going to start off with this little quote from Michael Bublé. He said, "Who knew dreams can come true when life tells you you're far from finished? Nothing tames Invictus games. You play them your way. One man, life-changing plan. He does all he can. He's a visionary. Our healing wishes for your dad. You earned each day the right to say, I did it my way." He certainly did it his way. Do not ever count Harry and Meghan out. Their trip to Canada was so beautiful. It was like a story. It's like you were reading a romance novel. It was filled with love, excitement, joy, happiness, fun, laughter. It was just everything. Harry and Meghan are certainly the gift that keeps on giving. I am filled. I could wait now, let me see, maybe about a week until I see them again. But I am telling you, it was so joyous. Their first day out, Meghan looked absolutely glowing on I think it's Black Rock Mountain. She was just absolutely gorgeous. And here Harry is trying out, was it sit skiing? He was trying out, and he was just like a kid. He was happy. He said he's most happy when he's around the Invictus family. It feels like home to him. That's what he said. It feels like home to him when he's around the Invictus family in Canada. So that says a lot. And they were just like a loving couple. A lot of people were saying they were holding hands, but Harry and Meghan, they know they're each other's protector, and they come like salt and pepper, as Meghan said. Okay, so they're always going to be together. They're always going to be one. And it's beautiful to see that a couple, even though they've been married a couple of years and they've been together for a couple of years, but it's beautiful to see that they're holding hands and they're keeping their relationship fresh, and that they are very much in love, just like the day we saw them, okay, in Canada, right? So even though it's been a while, that was since 2017, but I'm telling you, nothing has changed. They look so much like the day we had seen them when they came out on the scene as a couple in love, okay? And then they went on the next day. They had the most beautiful dinner. And they went to this restaurant, and the chef and the owner of the restaurant, well, the owner of the restaurant, the chefs are all women, his aunties and people that have worked for him for a very long time, and I think sisters, I don't know, but he says it's all women. So they went to this beautiful restaurant, and that is right up Meghan's alley. Women empowerment, women being in charge, in control, and stuff like that. So into this beautiful Vish something like that, that's its name. But anyway, it seems like it's an Indian restaurant, and they had the most beautiful time. The owner said they were there for 3 hours. They were even amongst the people, the customers of the restaurant, and people knew that they were there and they didn't bother them. I don't know if I would be able not to bother them. Me with my obsession, I don't know if I would be able to sit there and not be watching. I would not be able to eat my food if I was in there. But anyways, the people that were there, they were well behaved, and they just carry on with their lives and doing what they're doing, eating, enjoying their meal. And Harry and Michael Bublé and his wife Lou, they had a wonderful time together. The owner of the restaurant, he praised Harry and Meghan, and he talked about how much in love they appeared and how they were so attentive to each other, you know. So people who are saying Harry and Meghan are putting on a show, you know, and the people and them who have encountered them, they always say the same thing about Harry and Meghan, how much close they are and how much, you know, in love they are with each other. I know Meghan and Harry has tremendous respect for each other and tremendous love for each other. So, you know, it was just a beautiful report, and the man just speak so glowingly about Harry and Meghan. It was just like reading, like I didn't want the article to stop, okay? And then Harry and Meghan, he prepared something for them, and Meghan wanted to up the heat in the food, and Harry was like, he said, well, you know, he got really heated after eating the hot food. And Black Queen, Meghan had got, you know, why you say? Meghan had goat's meat. Oh, Meghan, I'm telling you, those Nigerians, I'm telling them, they can try to take Meghan and Harry as much as they want, but Meghan had goat. Okay, she had goat meat. Oh gosh, and they had curry. You know how we're big on curry, chicken, curry, goat, curry this and curry that in the Caribbean, okay? So watch out those African people. I'm telling you all, we're gonna steal Meghan from you guys. Even though she's 43% Nigerian, and all you gave her name, we're gonna take Meghan from you all. Watch. Watch. So definitely, you know, they had a very good time in the restaurant, and when they were finished eating their food, they went and they, you know, when Meghan heard about, you know, all the women working as chefs, you know, in the kitchen and stuff like that and so on, they went back and say hello, and they were really nice to them, and the people and them were really receptive towards Harry and Meghan. It's just a beautiful story and so on. So that was really nice to hear. And then we had a little glimpse of Harry and Meghan on CCTV at some point. I put the link, but I saw a little glimpse and then it just disappeared. I don't know if it was not in our vicinity. The broadcasting system was not in our vicinity, but anyways, we saw them on YouTube, and you know, it was really nice to see. And I'm telling you, Meghan really brought her A game when it came to winter wear. She was just stunning. She was stunning on the first day. She came out the second day and she was absolutely well dressed, well put together. She was chic, she was fashionable. She just brought it, honey. She brought it. And she had this, now I have a coat similar to that. I have to take it out. Okay, that brown coat that she was wearing when they were doing ice curling, beautiful. I loved it. It was almost similar to the one that she wore that Kevin Costner event. It was sort of almost like a poncho. It had like you know, it was very loose and you could, you know, tie it, and it had large sleeves and stuff like that. Very beautiful. And her long gloves. Like, where you think you're going, girl? But she looked absolutely stunning. You know, the reviews out there, you know, they've been like through the roof talking about how good and just well put together, and the winter wear was just chef kiss, absolutely beautiful. So, you know, she has everybody running to the stores and online trying to get those items, because she is like, she sells out. Okay, so if you all haven't gone yet and gotten yours yet, what are you waiting for? Because you will not be able to get it. You'll have to wait weeks and months to get those items back on shelf. So go ahead and get your Meghan items, okay? So absolutely stunning. And then they went to this community center. It says the Curie Community Center, and Meghan and Harry were given gifts, you know, carved wood and stuff like that, and so on. So that was beautiful, and they had a wonderful time. They were well received and welcome. They treated them in just a beautiful way. And yes, so that was one event. And then lastly, they had you know, a little gala where they all celebrated, had nice, you know, entertainment, and you know, and a gathering, and Bublé serenaded them, and you know, changed up some of the lyrics for "I Did It My Way," and I just read it to you guys in the opening there, and that was really nice. You know, Harry, he said, is you earned each day the right to say I did it my way. So however he did it, you know, whatever he did it his way, and he made his choice, and he's happy with his choice. Now I just wanted to talk about that interview with that ABC guy. That ABC guy, he sort of came at Harry sideways, and he just asked, Harry's there for the Invictus Games. He's not there for anything else. Ask Harry about the Invictus Games. Don't ask Harry about what is happening in England and citizenship and his father and all that kind of nonsense. You could see Harry seemed, you know, kind of taken back and a little bit annoyed. He said he has his family. You know, why are you talking about somebody else, literally, you know, and trying to get in Harry's business and all of that. And the, you know, the promotion that they put out for the interview, they sort of like made it look bigger than it really was. They sort of make it look like Harry was talking about Prince, I still call him Prince Charles. It seems like they were making it look like he was talking about, but the conversation, and I'll post it for you guys on the on, I can't post the video because it's ABC's video. I can't post it, but he was making they were making it look like it was all about what was going on in the United Kingdom and not about what Harry was doing. I know he was probably like, these people, you know, instead of they highlighting what he's doing, they're talking about the royal family, and it wasn't even that much. I think Harry didn't want to discuss nothing about his father. He didn't want to discuss about anything that is not related to the Invictus Games, and this guy was bringing him there. He's just like, you know, I don't know about this guy and the way he, you know, he tried to interview Harry. I don't know if he's, I don't know, normally you, when you agree to an interview, sometimes you are given the question in advance and you sort of know where the conversation is going or the interview is going, but I don't know if he just switched up. Harry seemed like, you know, I have my family, you know, asking Harry about citizenship. What does that have to do with what he's doing in Canada? This is the countdown or to the, you know, 1 year away from the Invictus Games, and you're going in that direction. That was sleazy and slimy by ABC, I must say. You know, it's just, it's crazy. Yeah, but anyways, that didn't deter him. He carried on. He had fun. He tried out bobsledding. He tried out that that was scary. Bobsledding, that was scary. He tried that out. Meghan was photographing him while he was doing that, and so on. So Harry's a kid at heart, little daredevil, you know, and stuff like that. He's very athletic. You know, if you're a polo player, I mean, just, I don't think I could get on a horse like that, hitting, you know, a ball and, you know, running around like that. That would be scary to me. So I don't think, you know, doing that bobsled thing was any, you know, was much scary to Harry. So he did that. He did curling. He tried everything. And I love that about him, because he makes the people and them that are going to participate in the event, he makes them see that he is actually doing it, and he is showing them that he wants to experience the same experiences that they're having. So, you know, he's just, there couldn't be anybody else better to be the head of the Invictus Games, the creator of the Invictus Games, than Harry. He's just a perfect match for the Invictus Games and, you know, the Invictus community at large, because he identifies with them and they identify with him, and he knows what they're going through. He understands trauma and so on. So beautiful. And they had their cameras there. Don't know what we're gonna get, you know, don't know if it's going to be, you know, something that we're gonna see on Netflix or so, but I'm looking forward to anything that they're doing, and I love it. Sussex.com is bringing it. After every event, they're posting on their side and they're keeping us up to date, and I've been reporting a lot from there, you know, more than anywhere else. You know, I sort of like, whenever I see a story, I tend to summarize it and I bring it out, but I've been using their things instead, and I say from Sussex.com. So make sure if you want to see anything that is up to date, you go to Sussex.com and look at there, because they, you know, their site is beautiful, well maintained, and people can be mad as much as they want. We are going to be whatever we want to be. If we want to be, I don't know how comes Sussex is a county in the United Kingdom and all of a sudden people want to take the name as theirs. It could have been, they could have named themselves anything. Sussex, whatever. They could have named themselves anything. I don't think Sussex is anybody's name. Okay. Okay. So these people ought to stop in England. They're making themselves look bad. They're making the royal family look bad. Now they're saying Harry wants to come back to England and do half in, half out. Harry clearly made it very, very clear that he has his family here in the United States, you know. And I don't think if Harry, father, as he said he loves his father, if Harry's father asked him, Harry's such a humble person that if his father asked him to help him out, I don't think he would turn his father down. Okay, so I think people have to stay out of Harry and his father's business. I'm going to take note of that too. Stay out of their business. You know, at the end of the day, that's father and son, and whatever conversation they have, whatever decision that they make, it's their business. It's none of our business, and we have to learn that. Stay out of it and stop throwing shade at Charles, because the thing about it is that, yes, we know Charles is not perfect. Yes, we know he has his ways. Yes, we know that he, you know, treated Diana poorly and he picked up Camilla. Yes, we know that he wasn't there for his children. But at the end of the day, when Harry decides, or he and Charles decide to have a relationship, you know, it's going to be an uncomfortable position for all of us. So we need to stay out of their business. Whatever they do, they do. You know, we're just going to have to support them unconditionally, because at the end of the day, that is a father and that is a son, you know, and blood is thicker than water. Leave those people alone, okay? So, anyways, that's all for now. I hope I didn't ramble on. Love you guys. Take care.